皆さんこんにちは。ゆっくりレ夢ムです。
マリサだぜ。
自信家ダークアージ、バルダーズゲートさん、62回目です。
今回はなんと最終回、ネザーブレインを倒して真のエンディングを見るという。
その通り、一回倒してるからね。本的にはスキップしていくわよ。ネザーブレインを止めるダイスロールは、もちろん失敗。
成功するのかこれ。
相当運良くないと無理よ、これ。だって20分の1だもの。
そうだよな。ボーナスとか関係なく20のみが成功だもんな。
I pulled you out just in time. The situation is worse than I thought. This is an elder brain, no longer. The magic of the crown has caused it to evolve. It has become something more. A nether brain. I thought so too. But that was when I believed it was still an elder brain. It has been anticipating our every move from the start. I underestimated it. We will need to rethink our plan.
というわけで、ここからはルートが分岐していきます。
さて、どんな話になるやら。
I have assessed our encounter with the Netherbrain from every angle. I know why we failed. The problem was not the stones. The problem was you. You can make only one move at a time, but the Netherbrain calculates every possible move at once. It knows what you will do. It knows everything you could possibly do. You cannot outmaneuver it. To defeat it, you would have to think like an Anithid. Better yet, be one. Your mind is not capable of this. Mine is. You will give the stones to me. I will assimilate Orpheus, and then I will be able to leave this prison to face the brain.
This fella and his ultimatums. But he's forgetting one thing. We could become Illithid. I mean, I could. You could trust me to do what needs to be done.
I will consume his thoughts, his knowledge, his brain. You still don't trust me. After all we've been through. Remember, I have been your salvation from the very beginning. Your knight in shining armor. I freed you from the Nautiloid. Prevented you from crashing to your death. I have protected you ever since, at no small cost to myself. I came to you as a leader, but I did not shy away from showing you vulnerability. I needed you as much as you needed me. I was not above recognizing this. When you discovered my true identity, I did not flinch from the truth. I never lied to you, not once. I am just like you. We have the same enemy, the same story. I encouraged you to fulfill your potential, all while protecting you from harm. Now I ask you for the last time to trust me. Release the nether stones to me. I told you we have to trust one another. I told you the Githyanki would only want to kill you for what you are. Still, you choose to break our alliance. Even united, the Netherbrain was going to be an impossible enemy. But apart, we have no chance of survival. Very well. Since you will not work with me, you work against me. You leave me no option but to join the Netherbrain.
We can free Orpheus.
皇帝、共に歩む道はなかったの？
だが皇帝はオルフェウスを生かすことを絶対に認めない。これでよかったんだ。オルフェウスは解放されなければ。
じゃあ、オルフェウスを解放しましょう。
Let's get going.
As the Githyanki prince takes his blade, a silent cry pierces your head. It's unlike any sensation you've ever felt.
You reek of Illithid. You stole an unborn hatchling from my people. And you slaughtered my honor guard. Nonetheless, it seems we must be allies. You may address me as your majesty.
やべえ、ギスヤンキの卵盗んだの見られてた。
Were it not for our common goal, I would strangle you where you stand. Your very existence tests my self-restraint. I will neither forgive nor forget your abuse of my powers.
ハンマーがあれば解放してたっての。
まあ不義理はいくつかあるけどな。
That is false. You had the opportunity to surrender yourself to my honor guard. They would have given you a noble end. Any worthy individual destined to become Geik would have done so. My guard would have freed me, and I would have stopped the Elder Brain before it evolved into a Nether Brain. All that suffering, avoidable, were it not for the choices you made. We will destroy the Nether Brain together, and put a stop to this nascent empire before it expands into the stars. The Geik was correct about one thing. The Netherbrain's power is beyond us. The hardest metal in the world would not cut through its mind, for it is made of thought itself. At this point, it will take an Illithid to unleash the full potential of the Netherstones.
一応、カーラックがなるっていう選択肢がないか確認を。
ここにはなさそうだな。一回考えるか？
そうね、そうしましょう。
Consider, yes, but know that the answer is already foretold. This is the only way to stop the grand design. Whatever prevents you from doing what is necessary, face it, overcome it. Return to me when you are ready to transform.
Can't give up now.
We were so close. We almost had it. But those odds were impossible. Fuck yes, soldier. I'm burning hard and fast and ready to fight a big old brain.
選択肢はもうない。覚悟を決めましょう。
ダークアージ、マインドフレイヤーになるの巻。
I trust you have weighed your options and reached the only honorable conclusion. Are you ready to transform? It seems I misjudged you. You are capable of sacrifice. The Netherbrain wants nothing more than to see all infected become Geik. My defenses keep the voice of the Absolute out. But just as I can raise them, so I can lower them. I will allow the voice of the Absolute in. Once it reaches you, it will order you to transform. It will only take a moment. And once you are a Mind Flayer, I will fold you under my protection once more. You will be the savior of empires. Not least, my own.
With the withdrawal of Orpheus's power, your mind is rushed with the full force of the Netherbrain. You feel a compulsion
action unlike anything you've ever known. Excruciating and exhilarating in equal measure. You wish nothing in the world but to evolve. Then, complete silence, as you are once again closed off from the Netherbrain's mind.
My people will remember you. The rebel Illithid who stood beside their reborn prince and ended the grand design. Let us return now to the city and follow the path of the Netherbrain.
さあ、カーラックではなく私がマインドフレイヤーだ。それだけでも前回とは違うな。一周目とは同じだが、仕方ないわ。この流れは覆せない。さあ、行きましょう。
The Prince of the Comet has come! Shabbat, Orpheus! Shabbat, Orpheus! Shabbat, Orpheus!
Vos, my most loyal friend. How good to set eyes on you.
You honor me. Your radiance. A geik keeps you company. Unusual.
An Illithid in guise. An old ally in truth. He took this form so I might end the grand design.
Skva! Can it be? Thanks to you, the skies above Tunarath shall tremble with sounds. Orpheus will take the truth to the people. We will slay the Lich Queen. Our chains will be cleaved. My sword is yours. We will exterminate the brain and end its plague.
This champion holds the key to its defeat. Stand by for orders, Vos. Answer to him as you would answer to me.
As you wish, Prince Orpheus.
Forward! The Netherbrain falls this day. Let it be the first victim in the war for the skies!
これで、最後の仲間、ボスが仲間になったわね。一体総勢何人になってるんだ？これ、それはこの後わかるわね。
We have lost much already, and we will lose more before the day is out. But even when the last soul falls, Baldur's Gate will stand. For Baldur's Gate is more than just a city. It is more than a place of opportunity for those of mercantile spirit. More than a place of refuge for those who are lost. More than a home for friends, loved ones, and adventuring souls. Baldur's Gate is a place where anyone can find what they need, if they're just willing to fight for it. Today, Baldur's Gate needs us. Today, we fight for... You're late, friend. This is the one you spoke of.
The very same. The champion we've been waiting for. The one who will save Baldur's Gate from ruin.
The Fist eyes you with suspicion. He was not expecting the savior of Baldur's Gate to be a mind flayer.
Appearances may change, but they do not mask the one within. This one, I know. Observe with whom it travelleth. Friends. This mind flayer will fight with thee. It will save thy city and thy lives.
The Fist's suspicion softens to curiosity, his hostility melting at the recognition that there's more behind those eyes than malice.
My steel is yours, Mind Flayer, and I'm not alone.
Never thought I'd be fighting alongside a Mind Flayer. But I'll fight with you. With magic.
I'm better at crafting steel than wielding it. Your friend here is armored and potion-fueled and ready for battle.
I have marshaled the best the Flaming Fist has to offer. We will fight to the last.
You may have changed, but my debt to you still stands. The Iron Hand Gnome's firepower is yours to command. Just show us where it's needed.
The Moon Maiden's silver light is a shield in dark times. Today, it is mine to wield. And I hold her sword.
Whatever strength I have to lend, I will lend it. I will make my city proud again.
Our city, Father. Today, I fight in your honor.
Did you think I was gonna let you have all the fun? Mom looks out for her friends. Mind flayers included. And she'll have your back. Trust me.
You can count on me, little squid. I thirst for the hunt.
I'm in the mood to crack some skulls after that fuckery in the Temple of Baal. The City Watch will be glad to oblige me.
Not sure what I have to offer a mind flayer, if I'm honest. But I hope my words of encouragement and reassurance will strengthen your resolve.
The journey has been brutal, but I stand here a Hell Rider once more. And I would die a proud man if I died this day.
I want my city back. And I've brought the toughest bastards from the guild to get the job done. My people have never hunted a monster this large. They are eager to join the fray.
All the strength of the lands we healed flows through me. And from me to you. No matter what form you take.
Nature's servant awaits.
Glad to have you with us. And not a moment too soon.
The air is thick with anticipation. All eyes are on you. They're expecting a speech, something to stir their hearts and put fire in their bellies for the fight ahead. What will a mind flayer say that could encourage them on the threshold of battle?
To our freedom! We'll prepare ourselves. We'll be ready when you call upon us. Baldur's grace be with you.
永遠に続くかと思うほど大量にいるな。前回とは大違い。そりゃ頑張ってクエスト進めたんだもの。このくらいは褒美がないとね。さてネザーブレインまでスキップするわよ。まあ透明化して突っ切るだけだからな。
The crown of Karsus, the site of power, the site of domination.
Looks like that crown could use some nether stones. If these things were ever going to work, it's now.
来たわね、皇帝。膨大な仲間を見るがいい。
That face. The one from my dreams.
I know you. I know everything about you. Your thoughts. Your feelings. Your weaknesses. And so do they.
That's the crown. Time to cast the spell.
はい、ネザーブレイン戦です。まあまずは冠に呪文を使わないといけないんだが、その前に仲間を召喚しましょう。はい、これで全員です。ちょっと待て、ターン数、えらいことになってるんだが、左に8人、右に17人、果てしなく続いてるわね。というわけで、余裕も余裕、全然苦戦しそうもないので、ネザーブレイン内部までスキップします。スキップばっかり。はい、ネザーブレイン内部です。結構数減ったな。そうね、 敵も味方もやられてるから。で、大変だったのよ、内部。
何が？
ダークアージのターン、最後の方だったから、ターン制限がいつもより厳しい。
ああ、突入のターンってラウンドの最初じゃないんだな。
そうなのよ、全然知らなくて。でもさすがにもう1ターン外で待つのも大変だったから。
結果ちょっといつもと違う感じになってるわけか。
そう、このままラウンドが終了するから、次のターンは一つ攻撃が使えない。はい、カーラックのターン。
否定のオーブも設置されてるな。
設置されたところには出現しないようになってるみたいだけど、結構位置取りが大変よ、これ。
カーラックは近くに寄ったか。
とはいえ、このターンは何もできないわ。
前回は怒涛の呪文ラッシュで倒したが、
今回はカーラック生身だから、呪文連撃はできない。できるのはダークアージなんだけど、
ダークアージは矢で攻撃する方がいいか？
状況によるわね。切羽詰まってきたら使うかも。さて、ウィルは開口戦で攻める。
まあ基本だな。
呪文高速化も使っていくわよ。
ここは妨害呪文使わないからな。全力投入だ。シャドウハートはやっぱり水をかけていく。
これがあるとないとじゃ安心感が違うのよ。
お、カーラック、呪文を使うのか？
早めの攻撃で勝利をつかむわ。
だがここで電撃を使ってしまうと、次のターンできることが少なくなってしまうんじゃないか？
いざとなったら霊気呪文を使うという手もある。
なるほど。
ダークアージはまず移動しないと。
否定のオーブから逃れるためだな。
ここ。よしよしよし。
否定のマークが消えたな。ちょっとわかりにくいからいざ消えるまでドキドキするな。で、ダークアージも呪文を使っていく？
攻撃できるときはしっかりする。オッケー、残り129。これなら次のラウンドで仕留められるかしら。
逆に仕留められないと厳しくなるか、足場が。
もう足場ないもんね。厳しいわ。
だがこのラウンドで決められるつもりなんだろ？
わかっちゃう？まあいけるでしょう。霊気弱点、これをついていきましょう。
電撃、力場、雷鳴に完全耐性だからな。さあ、カーラック、何を使っていく？
氷の嵐。34ダメージ、
と、オーダダメージを受けたようだな。そんな効果が。
とりあえずはこれでいいわ。さあ次は。見る。
開口戦は使えないからな。忘れるな。
まずは移動しないと。
これ手前の足場は対象外か？
移動してみましょうか。あら、否定のマークが消えない？
っていうか、そもそも否定のマークついてないんじゃないか。
そうだったらいいけど。さあ、氷の嵐を食らいなさい。
カーラックも巻き込んでるが。
まあこの際これは気にしないでおきましょう。さあ、シャドハもレッツゴー。氷のナイフの巻物。 よっしゃー。
It knows this is the end of the road. Pay it no mind.
Spare me. Join me. Wield me. Become absolute.
You know what to do. Kill the goddamn thing.
もちろん、妖精と自身を破壊しろ。
I must obey. I must end.
Hopes, nightmares, and the screams of legions upon legions of unborn Illithids. The pain rips through you, obliterating all thought, all feeling. Silence. Free of urge and worm, your brain is battered and bruised. But it is yours. Yours at last. Everything you did, everything you sacrificed, it was worth it. For this.
Take a moment. Savor our victory. Long may the coast winds carry our names. My powers, they're draining. Just like Mazura said they would. A small price to pay in the grand scheme of things.
Fucking hell. It's over.
My mind is clear. Its burden lifted. When the Netherbrain died, the tadpoles died with it. No offense meant, of course. I can never forget your sacrifice for us. For the city. I must confess, there's a certain dignity to it. The Grand Champion wearing an unholy skin.
I will ensure that all Githyanki know your name and your sacrifice. What you have done today will start a fire that rages across the astral plane. With their lost prince returned, my people will burn away Vlaakith's corruption. And it is all thanks to you. The Illithid who defied a Netherbrain. As you wish. My savior. My people are leaving, and I must leave with them. Come, Lae'zel. We will free the Githyanki and dismantle the Empire. Let them be imprisoned no longer.
It will be done. I will never be free while my people are still bound by Vlaakith's chains. Your will is strong, Rastel. Your name will be etched in our slates. You will be called Mlagir, Liberator. Orpheus, I am ready.
Kulas! Kuthas! Farewell, Gestil, my liberator.
With the Githyanki gone, there's nothing left but the silence of the city, smoldering, waiting to be rebuilt. You are a mind flayer, the very thing you sought to eradicate. Whatever self you possess is quickly ebbing away. Your friends and enemies alike are ripe for manipulation. And if not manipulation, then consumption. Soon you will not be able to trust yourself at all. You will be a monstrosity beyond redemption. Or not. Perhaps you are unique among Illithid kind. Perhaps you will retain enough of who you are to resist your nature A rogue mind flayer. Like the Emperor, the risk is certainly yours to take. Will you?
きっと何もかもうまくいくわ。そう願ってやまないな。
You have thwarted the Illithid Grand Design. You have defeated 3 Chosen and a Netherbrain. You are miraculous. And you have earned the right to live. Your fate will be what you make of it. Now you are your own master. But it seems that Gale's mind is elsewhere.
The crown. It's somewhere in the Giontha. If I salvage the stones, I could retrieve it. Perhaps even wield it. With the crown in my hands, I would be unstoppable. I would be more than the greatest wizard who ever lived. I would be a god.
今回のゲイルはちょっと危ない感じね。無事でいられるといいん
It's
だ
I
が
who should be saying such things. Do not think I leave you without a heart as heavy as your own. I owe it to myself to follow where destiny leads. I'll never forget you. That I promise. And if you ever felt differently, there'll be a place waiting for you in the heavens.
I shall miss him, though I hope he proves to be a kindly god. I've had my fill of the tyrannical sort, though I hope he has the mettle needed to face Mystra. She will not yield willingly, I fear. A new chapter awaits. Let us make haste.
So, what's next for us? The world is our oyster, and she has many pearls we can choose from. Just remember who your friends are, will you? In case you start to become, well, you know, hungry. I honestly don't mind what we do once we get to the... Ow! What the... Oh, no. Oh, God. Well, it was nice when it lasted. Ah! I'm sorry. I have to go.
Astarion's days in the sun are behind him. The best you can hope is that he finds darkness and the comfort it once gave him. Knowing him, he probably will. Comfort was always one of his specialities, especially when it was his own.
We did it, soldier. The city's going to be all right. And so are you. Engine's finally cooked. Held on just long enough. So, how'd I do? So are you. My friend. My companion. I adore you. Careful! Hot! I never gave up. I did my best. I did my best. It's the one thing I can't beat, isn't it? I wanted to live in my city with my friends. But life is for the living. And I saw... Goodbye, son. Goodbye, sea. Goodbye.
No, stop. I won't allow this. Karlach, you're coming with me. Back to Avernus. We can't let her die. Not like this. Not now.
You can't.
行って、カーラック、ウィルと一緒に。
So, what do you say? Die here now, or live on with the blade of Avernus at your side. Zariel won't touch you. I swear it, Karlach.
Fine. I'll go. Well, with you. But we have to go. Now. I can't hang on much longer.
It's over. And it's all because of you. You, who were destined to become a thrall. Thanks to you, there will be no Illithid empire, no death god's tyranny. You have earned your place amongst the legends of the Sword Coast. You are the saviors of Baldur's Gate.
カーラックはどうなったんだ？まだ続きがあるから。
Dreamless, thoughtless, and almost entirely free. For the first time, you feel alone, calm. You breathe. Baal may have been your beginning, but he will not be your end. But what will you do now that your life is your own?
いろんな選択肢があるわよね。ダークアージには、物語開始時には記憶を失っていて、記憶が戻ったら邪悪の使徒みたいな感じだったからな。見ていないものを見に行きましょう。
A rush of pleasure wells up within you at the thought.
Well, soldier. Here we are. It worked. My engines calmed down. I shouldn't have let you come here. This isn't going to be easy, you know. Zariel's going to come at us with everything she's got. Gods. Like clockwork. They'll be on us soon, but there's just enough time. Thought I was done with these. But then, there was you. Imps are fast, but careless. Don't let them tire you out, just get rid of them. And don't forget, you asked for this. Better let these fuckers know I'm back. And this time, I'm not alone.
.というわけで、ウィル・カーラックエンドでした。おいおい、続きが気になる終わり方じゃないかよ。まあ、この後会話イベントがあるわ。そこで詳しく話を聞きましょう。
It's good to meet again.
Cannot remember the last time I heard the ballad of the endless spring.
Oh shit.
Oh my god! He wasn't kidding. With us, you mad bastard! You brought me back! Soldier. It's really you. Oh, I've missed you, man. Like, I've really missed you. And you're so tentacly. I'd say so. Can't think of who's been carrying your pack now that Kay's out of commission. Man, we had some good times. Wish Will and I had more time to reminisce, but surviving Avernus is just non-stop. Still, having him there has been incredible. You really can get through anything with someone you love at your side. Oh, but hey, guess what we found? Cambion dropped a map with directions and blueprints for Zariel's own private forge. A fucking forge! Our current plan is to get in, grab a smith, and force him to fix old Rusty. Or maybe give me a brand new model that can live outside of Avernus. You haven't seen the last of old Karlach yet, soldier. Trying not to count my owlbears before they've hatched. But the thought of coming back to Baldur's Gate keeps me going. Can I look you up when I'm out? Hey, that would be kind of fun, though. High-stakes hide and seek. Honestly, I'd be curious to see if you could land a blow or two. Gods, is it good to see you again. To be here, together. Hard not to get used to it all over again. This won't be the last time. I promise.
カーラックは心臓が治りそうなのね。マインドフレイヤーにならなくて本当によかった。さて、見るわ、と。ああ、いたいた。
There you are, my friend. Breathe deep. Can you smell it?
You take in every scent the night breeze carries. Sweet honeysuckle, tender violets, and an earthy fragrance you can't quite recognize.
Forest trees draped in moss. Bittersweet, smoky, and that faintest hint of vanilla. A far cry from the rancid Avernus heat that's been clogging my lungs. I swear, Karlach and I have felled enough Cambions to build a fortress with their horns. Who'd have thought that just one of those fiends held the key to escaping Avernus for good? One of them sported a map and some blueprints. If you want all the gory details, Karlach can fill you in. I think the splinters I made out of the last bone devil I saw speak for themselves. Not to pat myself too hard on the back, but I'm not such a bad ranger if I do say so myself. I've missed you too. The rush of battles we fought, the heart-to-hearts, the nights around the fire, the comfort of knowing I didn't face the unknown alone. If I had to do it all over again, and I'd rather not, to be clear, I can't imagine not having you at my side. I've seen him more than a few times, and he's as proud of me as I am of him. He's leading the city's renewal, opened the gates to all newcomers, rebuilt the council from scratch. And he's back in his element, commanding the Flaming Fist with brave heart and no shortage of empathy. The likes of Gortash can bend people's minds with a few chosen words. No tadpole needed. Bane's Chosen primed the Fist for a war they weren't meant to win. He convinced them there was an assassin hiding in every shadow, that cruelty was the correct answer to crisis. With a few exceptions, fathers pardoned every last fist. If my forgiveness not be Tyr's will, so be it. I shall forgive them all the same. His words, not mine. He still believes in the bow and the blade, but with Floric's help, he's teaching the Fist a new lesson. Valor is found not in the wounds you inflict, but in the lives that you have bettered. May they all take it to heart. Well, That's enough hell talk for the moment. The night's young. You shouldn't go wasting it. Or wasting any of the wine for that matter. I plan on downing half a bottle myself. Oh, did I say half a bottle? I meant half a dozen.
ウィルはお父さんとも会えてるのね。よかったわ。
カーラックを守りながら、父親にも会いに行く余裕ができたか。
さて私たちの旅も終わりが近づいてまいりました。
ついに終わってしまうのか。
This one night is like any other, and yet different. Thou art the savior of Baldur's Gate, until such time it requires saving again. How dost thou feel? I am pleased to hear it. The satisfaction of one's intention is, to my surprise, a rare accomplishment. Enjoy the revelry of the day. Thou deservest at least that much. What indeed? Prick up thy ears and listen. The balance of the world restored. The balance of these lives, mortal and otherwise, brought to account. Hear me, thou heroes, wastrels, friends. I have waited long to tell you these words. It is over. For now. Thou played thy part in weaving the fabric of fate itself, but for every thread you sewed, so did the gods unravel another. Sleep, rest, revel, but be ready, for thou mayst yet be needed. Until we meet again, I wish thee every possible fortune, health, wealth, love, and above all, problems worth solving. To you.
はい、2周目地震かダークアージ。バルダーズゲートさん、クリアでございます。
いやー、ウィルとカーラック、うまくいってるようでよかったよかった。1周目とはまた違うエンディングを見せられたな。
ウィルとカーラックは最初敵対してたからね。なんとか仲良くさせたかったのよね。
じゃあ何か？これもお前の狙い通りだったと？
そんなことはないんだけど、そうなったらいいなって思ってた。
まあ狙い通りになってよかったじゃないか。さてどうだった？自信家モードは？やってみて。
やっぱり難しいわ。特にダイスロールが振り直せないとなるとね。
一応システム的にはインスピレーションがあったが、
あれで最初はだいぶ助けられちゃった。あれもっと最大値高くてもいいのよ。
確かにな、4つしか貯められないとなかなか厳しいよな。
まあとはいえあんまりぬるくなってもあれだけどね。そういう意味ではちょうどいい難易度なのかも。
後半は精神混乱で無双状態だったな。
あれは本当に強かった。このビルド。他のビルドではクリアできなかったかも？
かもしれないな。そういう意味ではビルドの選択もちょうど良かったわけだ。
さてそろそろ別れの時間がやってきたようね。
くしくも1周目と同じく全62回となったこのシリーズ。バルダーズゲートさんは一旦おしまいだぜ。
今後アップデートがあったらまたやるかもしれないわね。でも一旦は終了。それでは、全62回、1周目も含めたら124回。長いシリーズにお付き合いいただき誠にありがとうございました。
次回、また別のゲームでお会いしましょう。
それじゃあ、
また見てね。